Right.
Good.
It
I'm
was,
sorry,
it was terrible, you guys. You suck.
Alana and I are already
It's fucking
arguing.
awful.
She's been here 1 hour.
You guys quit chirping over there. We're trying to do the show.
I haven't even mentioned our sponsor, Mac Weldon, who sponsored this episode, and you guys are already arguing. We're hearing more from them from the end of the show.
Yeah, you guys got your underwear in a bunch.
They smell great.
All matted up.
Also, I should mention that April 26th.
Oh, Avengers! Avengers is happening.
Yeah. Will they finally defeat Ultron?
And will they find love?
Why did we do this?
We're doing a
did we
live
go
show
against
the night
Avengers?
Avengers comes out, Alana.
Oh, you really?
Do you want to come?
I actually do have tickets to see it.
We might be late to our own show because we need to go
Yeah.
see a little movie called The Avengers.
Shit. Anyway, if you hate the Avengers, probably going to be the biggest movie on the planet. Go to Ticketfly and get tickets to our live show.
Here's the deal. If you buy a ticket for Friday for The Avengers instead of Thursday night, I will personally touch you.
Hold your ticket up, unzip your pants.
Hey, your first question this week comes from Young Cabbage 420. If O.J. Simpson actually murdered his wife, how would he have done it? Oh, well, he did.
I know everyone thinks he did it,
Uh-huh.
but he's a big, strong football player. Why would he use a knife?
Yeah.
I think he just dropped that shoulder
And tackle her.
just plow right through him. Boom! And accidentally
Straight arms it?
snaps her neck.
Wow.
Right? Or something like that. Something Heisman-y.
The juice does it again.
I was going to say, much like his nickname, he did actually genuinely like orange juice. And they called him the Juice only because OJ, right? Orange juice.
Orenthal James.
Orenthal James,
Orenthal
yeah.
James, right? But then he loved juice. So I feel like he should just drown Nicole in orange juice.
That's what I would have done.
I was hoping it would be like a Saw-like punishment where she's in a room and juice
Slowly
is
filling up.
Yeah. No, he was trying to help her.
Just over the
She
intercom
was sick.
laughing.
Jigsaw was trying to help those people too.
I'm gonna jump off that. He was insecure about the fact that everyone kept making fun about how he's like OJ, and he really got sick of orange juice puns.
Yeah.
So he made her eat so many bananas that she got potassium poisoning.
You can get potassium
You can get
poisoning?
potassium poisoning
Okay.
by eating 4 or more bananas in a day.
Wow.
What?
That is a
I've
very
eaten
small
at
amount of
least
bananas.
2.
Yeah.
When they're going brown, you just start gobbling them down.
That rhymes.
I believe that OJ, for a moment, fancied himself to be a cool villain along the lines of Deadshot or Bullseye. OJ,
Those cool
Everyone's
villains?
favorite
Yeah.
villains.
Deadshot?
so he was thinking, I'll practice my accuracy. He was throwing footballs, like just whipping them around. And his wife comes in, OJ, you stop throwing that football!
How she sounded.
Yeah,
She's like 26.
He's just like, he whipped a football at her neck, snapped it in half, she went down.
Wow.
And the isotoners helped with the throwing.
It did,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
a lot.
OJ was known for throwing footballs.
Here's what I think, guys. I think, okay, we're gonna start here. Quarterback's gonna snap back to the quarterback. You gotta
Snap
fake out
back
here.
from the
Running back's
quarterback?
gonna come around down here.
Hand it
QB's gonna meet him in the center. All right, gonna hand off.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw down 30-yard line. I don't know anything about football.
Touchback.
All of my touchdowns are home runs.
Next question from Rick of House Sanchez. 1. With the recent announcement of Smash Brothers coming to the Switch, what would your final Smash be?
Cunt punch.
Oh, just a cunt punch to anybody? Even if they don't have a cunt?
Okay, who in Smash Brothers could you cunt punch? Not Birdo.
Disappointingly.
Samus.
Princess
Samus.
Peach.
Daisy.
Rosalina.
Are the Indian
Zero
Ice
Suit
Climbers
Peach.
female?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a cool final smash would be a character takes a plastic bag and puts it around their head and then pinches it off. At that point where it goes like, they're still trying to breathe, but there's no air.
This is like the opposite of Yoshi, kind of.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, what's
Yoshi.
that?
Oh, Yoshi.
Like instead of inhaling
Yoshi.
them, it's just sort of like a.
You mean
In
Kirby?
Australia, do you call it Yoshi?
Yeah, I say Yoshi. Also Kirby. Both of those work.
Well, Kirby works.
Corby.
I want Solid Snake or whatever Death Stranding character to be in the next iteration since
Norman
Hideo.
Reedus. Norman Reedus.
He is, yeah, so Norman Reedus is in it, and in true Hideo fashion, you have to do some sort of interactivity with the Switch. So you gotta do like a phone flip with it real quick.
Okay.
And if it lands upright, you win, and if it falls on its face, you crack it, and you never get to play again.
You know what, Adam? You used the Nintendo Labo to make a cardboard box.
The what?
It's a Metal Gear Solid joke. You'll understand
I was going to say,
someday.
use Nintendo Labo instead of a box, you turn into a Nintendo Labo transformer, like that kid wearing that stupid cardboard, but instead it's really cool.
It's a grown person.
And it turns into a transformer, and it goes, oh, Sam, put the cube in my chest, and then he fires a Nintendo Labo at him.
I was like, where do you draw the line between creative child and eccentric hobo with Labo?
You tell us.
My final smash will be one of sort of reputation. Being the ultimate gamer, I never lose. But if I were to,
I've heard that
Number
about
of
Lawrence.
times.
It's
I've
critical.
never seen that. I've only ever seen him win, so.
Yeah, it's true.
right,
so it's critical
whatever.
in moments, if a loss were to occur, to explain to everyone in excruciating and angering detail how it was totally bullshit and doesn't count. And then my final smash would be people let me win because they know that I'll throw a fit if I don't. But if I do happen to lose, I just smash the switch over my knee and throw it on the ground. And then everyone knows they should have let me win.
But it's only your Switch that's damaged by that. Why would anyone else care?
Because I created a scene inside the Walmart. And now they won't let me back in.
Buff Boo asks, what Dragon Ball Z character do you most identify with and why? I know that not everyone here would be able to answer this question, so I've added an alternate question.
Okay, all right.
Excessive Warlock wants to know, Goku and Vegeta fused to make Gogeta.
That's right.
Who from Funhaus would you fuse with, and what would your name be? I know not everyone here can answer that question, so I've added an alternate question
right.
that you could choose to answer
He's right
if
about that.
those two questions don't appeal to you.
Okay.
Tatooine Star wants to know, thanks to RT-15, we saw Adam Kovic as future Warrior Trunks.
We did?
Which DB character would you wanted to be when you were on a teen?
I'm sorry, can you explain the rules again?
Answer whichever one you want.
I want to be Krillin because he got to bang a robot, and you know that shit was intense. And he also was like, he was that good wiener category where he got to go see every fight but didn't have to actually be in any of them. So he got the best of all worlds. It's
Yeah,
kind of
his
like me.
ass rock.
Well, yeah, except there was that one time where he almost killed Vegeta, but Goku cock-blocked him.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, remember that?
It's a good show.
I want to be the Android 18, right?
Yes? That's a
don't know.
character that
Is that a
exists.
girl?
Sure, I mean, yeah, maybe.
Hot girl? Hot girl. Because she's hot.
There you go, okay, yeah.
Good answer.
That's the one he bangs.
We can fuck now.
Okay.
You got to
Yes.
make a baby too
Yes.
somehow.
I would, I'll answer the second question. I would fuse with, Elise.
Oh.
Gross. I don't like where this is going.
Don't you guys do that on weekends
Yeah.
anyway?
See that dance?
Because I'd like to be in the middle of a battle, and then she's ready to fight, but then her other hand is groping her breast.
What? Hang on a second.
I'm gonna say I want to be Bulma because she's hot and angry, which is the best kind of hot.
And she's played by some other Emmy Rossum. She's also attractive.
Evolution?
Yes, the movie.
No one knows what you're talking about. No one knows what we're talking about, but no one knows what you're talking about.
Dare you.
He's right. Yeah, he's super right.
Lawrence, hit it.
All right. Yo Adrian writes, I'm a very bad procrastinator. How do I get myself to stop screwing around and get back to work?
It sounded like he said, how do I get myself to stop screwing myself and get back to work?
Yeah.
And the answer is you don't. I feel like you should be masturbating while you work.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's typically the thing. I know you get like right now we're in two separate rooms, and I'm occasionally working in this room because I'm doing sugar pine stuff. I'm occasionally working in that room. When I'm in this room,
What happens?
Yeah, what happened?
We can't see your waist, Bruce.
nothing
From here
happens.
down, it's a total
I'm not
mystery.
allowed to do that at work.
You said that this room was the masturbatorium.
What does that mean?
It means that I work on sugar pine things here.
Oh, God. Sugar Pine things? You're jerking off in here.
I say, just get yourself in debt. And I don't mean like credit card debt. That's pansy shit. I mean like mobsters coming to your house, about to break your kneecaps debt. And then you will find the focus you need to finish that term paper.
The most important thing is just don't surround yourself with distractions. I think if you have anything on your desk, oh yeah. Actually, can I show you this? Look at this.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, shit.
It's pretty cool.
Holy shit.
Did you see what they're doing?
Where did you get that?
It's some kind of sick hard drive.
So,
That hard drive is sick.
Gogeta, I think I would be.
Yeah, could you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Elise, how would you stop procrastinating?
I would hire a dominatrix that would force me to be focused. But it'd just be like some guy named Carl.
Oh.
Do you have a safe word?
Stop it, Carl.
So the trick is that you get yourself a fake made-up job, and then you never feel like you're actually procrastinating.
You mean like editor at IGN?
IGN does sound like a front.
What does it even stand
It
for?
doesn't.
Internet gaming, nah.
This is from Asian Hoosier. Funhaus is now a Japanese game show. What would your show entail?
I would end up being an editor for IGN, where I would. It's wild. It's crazy. Where you stand in front of a camera and you report video game news to the audience, and they watch it.
Fucking brilliant!
So made up.
My favorite thing about all Japanese game shows is that they always have a panelist of like 3 people watching the game
Yeah.
show happen and they're commentating on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I think then you get a panel to watch the panel.
Oh, hyper panel.
So then every single panel has a guy with a fan, like fluttering himself, and then there's another guy with 2 fans fluttering himself, watching the guy with the fan, and then they're all reacting. It goes like Sabaro's Pizza into infinity.
Man, what a beautiful culture. I think our idea for a show is called Yo, Dad Some Dragon Ball. And it's just a lot of people sitting around in a circle talking about their favorite Dragon Ball moments. And the coolest dude there, presumably the guy with the silk Dragon Ball shirt, Gonna walk away with the prize.
I had a similar idea, but it's called Ride That Tentacle.
Oh,
and yeah,
ugh.
and so the contestant can be male or female, it doesn't really matter, and you have to strap in, and whoever can last 30 to 40 minutes wins.
That's a long time. A lot of people fan themselves.
Have you guys ever seen those like schoolgirls where
Yes.
they try and eat the food and the teacher's not allowed to catch them?
Okay.
As soon as his back is turned, they have to eat food as quickly as possible.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna escalate it to when I'm in court being convicted for a crime that I've actually completed. So the stakes are real. So every time like the judge and the jury are talking about shit, I'm just trying to stuff noodles into my face.
Like,
wow.
And if
You're
I get
actually on
caught,
trial.
I actually get convicted.
I like it.
Yeah.
I have 3 words for you. Wheel of geisha. It's a diminutive Japanese woman strapped to a wheel. And we spin it. And, prizes.
Yeah, all right, cool.
All right, this one's from Dino Comatose.
Yeah.
The year is 2050. Ready Player One's sequel, aptly titled Ready Player 2, is now showing in theaters. What references to the 2010s up to 2018 would you like to see and be nostalgic at?
Got to be the band Creed. We got to get Scott Stapp in there
That's
at
right.
some point. Or like some, Parzival is doing something really cool, or through the Oasis version 2.
2010s?
And then
Yeah, I'm thinking Creed was dead
Creed was still
before then.
popular in 2010.
still
Absolutely.
popular.
Scott Stapp's still putting out new albums, and they're great.
I think it'll be just like Ready Player One, except everyone will be a creepy CG version of Macklemore. He looks like somebody from Ready Player One already, so you
Yeah.
just make the eyes even bigger. And now you got Ready Player 2.
I think the Oasis was low on memes, so at some point,
Yeah, you're right.
I guess Shrek would come out with fidget spinners.
Oh, yeah.
I love Ready Player 2.
And then that joke from Black Panther goes back in.
Oh, what are those? Oh, wow.
I'd want to be playing as the astronaut that like drove 12 hours to go kill someone and wore a
Pissed your
diaper.
pants. Yeah.
Classic.
At some point in the climax of Ready Player 2, there would be a battle in a Japanese suicide forest, and they'd summon Logan Paul.
So views over there. View.
I'll give you a revolutionary pop culture thing that should definitely be referenced in the future and beyond. Mack Weldon underwear. This episode of Open House is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now. Mack Weldon believes in smart design, premium fabrics, and simple shopping. A couple clicks on their website, and you will be sitting pretty in the most comfortable underwear, socks, shirts, undershirts, hoodies, and sweatpants that you'll ever wear. Mack Weldon also has a silver line of underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means even if you stink, these won't. They want you to be comfortable, so if you don't like your first pair, you can keep it, and they will still refund you, no questions asked. Not only does Mack Weldon's underwear, socks, and shirts look good, they perform well too. They're perfect for the gym, going to work, out on a date, or just everyday life. So go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off using promo code HAUS, H-A-U-S. Do yourself a favor, because Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now.
I got this like bug stuck up my. You know how you can feel it.
Get it out of your thing. Just
I'm
do
trying,
this.
but it.
Don't snort it up.
Ow.
You'll kill yourself.
Yeah,
It'll
don't
go to your brain.
up.
I'm trying to figure out why Alana keeps coming back.
Same.
It's a Bond
Bond
film.
movies now.
So is
I mean,
yours.
that's what you did.
Let's jump on the track.
Death
now.
on the Penile.
Sunset Boulevard with fucking,
Chinese horror town.
That's good.
What?
It's
Chinatown.
as opposed to Chinatown.
He said Chinese.
Well,
horse.
Chinatown, but it's just China. And the town is her vagina.
Vagina Town.
There we go.
yeah.
Vagina.